Okay, it says it's live.
Okay. I haven't gotten a YouTube notification.
It showed up on YouTube, but it's not starting.
Oh, yeah. Yep. I just got the notification.
Dude, but it's not starting. Oh, there you go. So there is a wait. Okay, so now as long as this is on here, there's like a 10-second wait before I hit live, go live, and then YouTube shows up.
Yeah.
So
you can cut it off now.
Right. Everybody, we're not doing a live stream. We're just testing this for Friday's live stream because we're going to have a DIY Joey on here.
We'll see y'all Friday.
For some reason, the live stream is stopped on this end. Is it still going for you?
Let me check.
On YouTube.
I'm checking. Yeah, YouTube's live right now.
Oh, wow.
There might be a delay.
I didn't even advertise this. We're getting loaded down with people. So YouTube, it is moving, though?
Yeah, it's still live.
All right. Whoever joined in, sorry, we're just testing this. We're going to have DIY Joey on, so I had to start this new software. This is StreamYards. We're just testing it out.
Yeah.
See, now here's the next problem. I have the writing over there, and I can't see that over there. I have to look past everything to get over there. I wonder if you can pop this chat out. Yes, pop out chat. Now I can get rid of YouTube and go back to StreamYards where I can see everything. Okay. This will work like this.
Brittany was yelling that my face was frozen. I think it's because I was tabbed over on the YouTube.
Yeah. See, this is what I'm trying to avoid is all this stuff going on during the live stream. I'd like to learn it now. Okay. StreamYard sucks, I see, from 209. It makes it easy. I can, right now we use OBS, and it's got a lot of features. Here's one thing that StreamYards has that I don't have on OBS. I can show, like, different comments here that I talk to.
Yeah.
Hide the comment. Anyone that I refer, want to talk to, I can just show their comment. That is not possible on OBS. Also, getting guests in. The way I had the guests before, I had it to where we could see them on their phone or their computer, but they couldn't see us. They had to watch their live stream on a 20-second delay from YouTube. So, if I ask a question and then he answers, he don't hear himself until the back. Yeah, that's a fake background. Yeah. Let me see. Go to settings here. Go to virtual backgrounds and put in like one of Tracy on there. There we go. All right. So, but DIY Joey will be at. He hates when I call him that. King of DIY or Waru Joey will be on here Friday night. Okay, so Anthony just left. How rude. All right, guys, since you're all here, I'll give you a little sneak peek. Today, I went and did a huge rescue by myself. Reaper didn't show up, so I had to leave. I couldn't wait on him no longer. We went and worked with the Metro Parks, and we saved 297 largemouth bass and bluegill, and then you get to see it in the same video. After we did the rescue and did all this all day, we went over to Wallace Lake in the Metro Parks and released the fish there. So you get to see them all. Two of them didn't revive from the shocking. So out of 297, we lost 2. Reaper was sick, but he called and said he was feeling better, that he wanted to be here for this rescue today. And I'm like, Reap, don't screw me, son. I'll go ahead and tell this other guy that was going, that I'm going to take you instead. But if you tell me you're going, show up. Otherwise I'm screwed and I have to go by myself. And I hate driving by myself on, a few-hour drive. So 8 o'clock came, no reaper. I called him like 8 times, no reaper. 8:20, I ended up leaving because he didn't answer me. I figured he's either sleeping or something. So I went and did it. And I met Mike Dirklak down there. He works at he runs the Metro Parks. So I met him down there and a couple other people, and we did the rescue. So that'll be tomorrow morning's video. Because you guys got on here, I'm going to give you a little treat, little advance notice. But I got a hold of Reaper, and he was feeling better yesterday. He felt worse today, and he sounded worse again. So I don't know if he'll be here, anytime soon. But you can't blame him. I mean, I can't be mad at him. But I was kind of frustrated this morning. I tell you what. No, I didn't cut the hair. It's all back there somewhere. But I was on a rescue, and I don't like the hair blowing in the wind and getting all knotted up and all that. So I got it behind me. All right, so you guys are able to do super chats and stuff on there? And I'm not asking you to do a super chat. You have the options to do it and all that. It works through StreamYards like this?
So Brittany's going to send like $1 super chat to test it.
Okay.
But I did notice that YouTube chat is showing up in here, so you should be able to highlight any of the YouTube comments that are made in Streamlabs.
Well, there's one here.
Go to comments, not chat.
Comments.
In StreamYards.
I hate new software. I got to figure out where everything is. Okay. No, I just see this line of.
Do you see comments like Carlo Van Pier, Evelyn, Emerald Hills, Sean H?
Nope.
You don't see those. Okay.
Yeah,
well,
are you the first ones?
You're in StreamYards looking under comments?
I see Brittany Ziblis for $10 or $1. $10.
There you go.
You said $1. She said 10.
Oh.
Thank you, Brittany. You didn't have to do that. I'm just messing with everybody. Okay, so I can see the YouTube comments and the.
Try to highlight one now. One of the YouTube ones.
I can't tell the difference between regular one. Here's this one. I don't know if that's for YouTube or not. Here's this one.
Yep, that's it. You got it.
Okay. Yeah, they're just all it shows up on my end is a circle with their little picture.
Does it have a little red YouTube logo in the corner of their picture?
Everything has a red dot on it.
Yeah, because those are all from YouTube. Those are all from YouTube. Here, I'll send one in StreamYard so you can see the difference.
Okay.
And I just sent it.
This is all learning.
Yep.
No, I don't see nothing from you.
All right.
Will Star's here.
Do you have a chat and a comments, or do you only have comments?
I just have this one thing right here that I can see Brittany saying, "Love you, Big Rich. Love you too, Brittany." Kathy Aponte, hey, what's up, girl? Will Star.
Well, that's all right. Because
again, I don't see your comment. I don't see YouTube comments.
No, you're only seeing YouTube. You're not seeing the StreamYards right now, which is fine because the only other person that's going to be in the StreamYards is the guest. So.
Oh, okay.
So you're good.
Those should be on the private chat. Oh, there you go. Yeah, there's a bunch of them. Jamie says it's only in chat test. Okay. So private chat will be all the guests here then. Any of the guests.
Right.
Oh, what about the mods? The mods all come over from YouTube, right? So I ain't got to worry about adding mods into StreamYard?
No. If you want them in StreamYard so that they can use the private chat to send you notes, then give them the link.
Okay. So then we don't even really have to do that unless, you guys want to be on the screen,
Yeah.
And I see Janie's here, but it says device is not connected. So no microphone or video is connected on Janie's end. I just see a gray screen. So it won't even let me add her to the...
No, people have to opt in to allowing their camera to record and all that. She probably didn't want to be on screen, so she didn't do it.
Simple. Or pretty darn simple. I don't feel like I'm actually on Friday live stream, guys. I'm sorry. Shouldn't be swearing like that. Oh, look at this. Patrick. $2 super sticker. That's awesome. I'm just putting out a test, guys. You don't have to send money. Thank you, though. I wanted to make sure everything was good for when Joey comes here Friday. So I'm going to, this week, I'm going to put out the live stream thing, not on Friday morning, but tomorrow morning. I'm going to make the live stream so it'll be like in, 28 hours or whatever. So that we have more time for people to see that, Joey's going to join the live stream and all that. And then now, once I learn this real quick, I can have other people on there like Chris Biggs and George from Coral Reef 12G and, Mike or Greg Woodstock and Ed Ballou and all these other people we know,
AZ Fish Room. Who said that?
You were the first. You're the first one on there.
Right. You got to get the link to Joey, too. Maybe he'll post it. Share it.
Will Star. Starting trouble.
He's talking about Sabiba.
Oh. No, see, here's the thing. I'm on this side of the table, so I don't know how you guys are seeing it. I'm right in front of me. If I don't mirror it, like here, let me go to the normal way. Right now it's mirrored. Okay, how about that?
Same.
Now, it puts me on that side of the screen, but I'm actually sitting over here, I never liked it, so I mirrored it, but it shouldn't. Here, let me see if it reads something. I don't have anything.
No, it's fine. It's easier for you when you have to point at something in the background. You know where to go. It feels more natural.
Is that readable?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. So if I leave it like this, I point over there. See, my hand's pointing over there now. Like I have. That's the dining room, and over there's the living room. But I look at my screen and it's pointing that way, so it's backwards to me. That's why I mirrored it. But I'll try it like this and get used to it. Let me get rid of Will Star off the screen here. See those. All right, so we really got to watch these now because usually when like super chats or something come up, the whole thing was like blue. Now you got to watch and see who's donated money.
Well, you can have the YouTube up. You don't have to look at this at all once you start the broadcast. You can just look at the YouTube.
Because see how I'm putting it on
unless
screen?
You want to highlight. Yeah.
I have to watch this chat to be able to do that. So I got to learn this better.
Right. I'm just thinking, though, if you watch YouTube like you're used to, and then when you see something you want to highlight, that's when you flip over to the StreamYards.
I'm trying to simplify this.
Okay. Just to get started, though.
Okay. Well, I think this is actually good enough, right? Except for, another thing. StreamYards does not let you have, see, I'm pointing at my screen and it's pointing, my finger's pointing way over there. It does not let you have animated video for background. So, I'd rather find a way to get guests on OBS and keep using that. And then the only feature I don't have is this. I can click and put things up on screen. I can't do that through OBS.
Mm-hmm.
So, Wuzzle Aquatic says green screen works without the green screen. It works horribly, but it does work.
Yeah, Big Rich got that all tuned, so it works now.
JF says, this is funny, Richie needs an OnlyFans, and Big Rich needs a Cameo. I don't have Cameo, but I do have, what's the other one? Let me open up my email here. Oh, it's on my phone.
OnlyFans, that's right.
No, not OnlyFans. I've got, it's another one like Cameo, where I get paid to talk to people, wish them happy birthday, all that kind of stuff. I forget the name of it. I signed up and I've accepted. I just haven't opened up to accept money yet, I'm just too busy for that kind of crap. You see the bookshelf. Oh, yeah. Hang on a second. This out right here. Ow. That's because the green screen is not all the way closed. Is that better?
Yeah, from what I can see. I'm on my phone, so my screen's kind of tiny, but from what I can tell, it looks good.
You got to turn it sideways to be landscape, remember?
All right.
There you go. And zoom out a little. There you go. All right, so now basically I'm going to be staring at the words the whole time to make that screen right for you guys. And then I point right. I'm pointing to my left, and it's a mirrored image of me. So my arms are opposite. Who's our guest? This is AZ Fish Room. Also known as Anthony. He's one of our mods, and he's the one that built the metal stand for the 130s. I went into the mod group, and I wasn't going to open it public, but we couldn't get to see what would go through on YouTube, so we had to go live, and then he was helping me. Will Star says 135 people watching a live stream test. The 5-3 Racing says, who is Joey? Come on, guys. That's Joey, King of DIY. See, the whole time I'm gonna be staring at the screen here. The other way around, I was able to put this over on this side, and you guys always saw me. I'm looking straight up here on my side, but I have my glasses on, so you can't tell that if I have my head pointing towards the camera, my eyes are actually looking that way and reading the stuff. You guys never knew that.
No.
So now you're going to see me over here doing this. May have to switch with Josh. What? Rich looks like a YouTube father to a lot of us. How's Tracy? Tracy's doing good. Her nurse just left. She's in there sleeping already. Mike Middleton says, you got any silver dollars you want to rehome? Actually, I think there is 3 back there. We just got. I don't know. I people ask me this stuff, and I really don't know what just came in. We bring in so many fish, and then while people are here helping, they take some fish. So I don't really know what's there until I go back to take inventory and put a list out on Facebook or something. Hey, Will Star, why don't you join the screen here?
A menage a trois.
I like this. I can put Will Star in timeout. Go on to YouTube, and I'll send you a link for this. Okay, copy the link. You go over here to our Facebook, not YouTube.
Yeah, send it to Facebook. And
then, go to messages.
He can show us his new tank.
Will Star. All right, it'll be on your page messages. That's how it comes up on Facebook. All right, go in there now. Close this down. All of our chat. Okay. I'm going to leave you a message. Here you go. All right. I hate learning new stuff like this. There you go, Will Star. You have an invite. See, I need somebody off the side doing this kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Where I can just concentrate on you guys. See, now when I watch it through the YouTube live stream, I can see all the talking and it's all normal, but the screen locks up. I go back to StreamYard and the screen's not locked up, so I can't have them both play at the same time.
Well, you can pause YouTube, can't you, and just look at the comments?
Let me go back to it. I don't know. Oh, it's a playback, so I have to hit play. That's why it's paused. There it goes. Otherwise, I'd be hearing it too. Okay, it makes sense.
Well, yeah, the live chat should stay live, even if it's paused.
Okay, this says, damn, having Hoover not around, not going to be the same. Actually, I hate to say this, but me and Jerry were talking about it this morning before I left. The area around is just such a nicer aura. Hoover was always agitated. and he got everybody in the room agitated. You know, like, and I don't want to talk bad about him, but you know, he go to take the garbage out or something, and he come back in. You know, I do so much work around here. I need something to eat, Rich. And you know, I'd be like, well, dude, we just got done eating, you know, like a half hour ago. You know, so, I'll get it myself. He gets all mad, and because he's grumpy and agitated, he gets everybody else in the room agitated. I didn't notice this when he was here. I just dealt with him. And now that he's been gone, it's been so nice around here. I haven't heard one person yelling at nothing. It's been that's all I want to say on that. I mean, it's just it was very, I didn't notice it until he was gone. But you know, he's very, you got to understand, he's a big boy, and he thinks he does, you know, all this stuff, but he works for 10 minutes and then sits down and huffs and puffs. And then, you know, he gets back up and doing stuff. And even when he is working, he walks so slow, you know, I'm walking around him doing stuff. And you know, he don't realize that he's out of breath and out of shape, you know, he gets aggravated because of it. So he's in a constant state of aggravation himself. And I tried getting him to lose weight. You know, hey, I bet you I can lose weight more faster than you can or whatever. And we went on a diet together. Hoover went to sneaking food. It never worked.
Hey, great. You know, I got to have my little Debbie.
Right. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God. Brittany Ziblis says that co-host is hot. $10. Thank you, Brittany. You ain't got to do that. We're just testing things out here. That's funny, though. That's your husband. He better be hot to you. If you guys don't recognize them, remember when we went up to Chicago? He was the one that built the metal stand and then took us out to dinner. So it was Brittany sitting there, and then Anthony sitting here, and then remember I kept calling him AJ Fish Room or something? And he's AZ Fish Room. And then we had Hoover sitting here. And Anthony, the mod right here, is the one that did the interpretation of Hoover, or the, what do you want to call it? Impression of Hoover. Yeah. You did that spot on. You had me laughing that night. Why are you showing the fish?
Just because
he ain't
he's better looking than me. Everyone gets sick of staring at my ugly mug.
Oh, Bambi's here. Hi, Bambi. Oaxaca guy. Logan Fish. Fisher Dave. We got a lot of people here. Samantha Norland. Kathy Ponte. Would you guys like to see a picture of Kathy? She's mortified right now. I won't do it. Will Star, you never joined. I sent you a link on your Facebook page messenger.
I saw him say that he's not home. Maybe he doesn't want to go on.
Oh, okay. Look at this. Big Rich is now taking applications for a new Hoover. Actually, you know, I did. I put out a thing that, you know, we have the room open, but see, there's certain stipulations. We don't want anybody to smoke, so that eliminates a bunch of people. And then this one guy calls me and seemed like a perfect fit. He needed a place. He's 32. He can carry the tanks. He has like 9 snakes and a dog. And I'm like, the snakes wouldn't be a problem, but I can't have a dog in here. In the house around Tracy, we try and keep this whole house like hospital room clean, you know, dust free. We can't have dander from a bird. We can't burn candles. And we can't have dog here with dog hair. That's why the little time that we had Doobie here, he had to stay out in the fish room. So that didn't work out, but I thought we had someone else to move in. 5-3 Racing says, is Reaper secretly Uncle Jesse? I like it.
Everywhere you go.
Okay. Are you looking to get rid of any stingrays or arowanas? No, I don't have any at the moment. We just got rid of the 2-foot arowana, and none of the stingrays we rehome unless, like we get marble, Matoros or marble Matoros, stuff like that we'll give out. Any of the high dollar ones we keep to breed with our stingrays to have babies and help, make money for the rescue.
Yeah, I think Josh said he had one more for sale.
One more left for sale, yeah. So, okay, I'm liking this format. It'll work. I'm thinking me and Josh has to change sides. But then, see, my voice is so loud. I have the mic over there above Josh's seat so that you can hear him because he sits back in his chair and he does this. And he talks from back here and watches his phone the whole show. And I'm over here talking like this. So I have to be farther away from the mic. So to switch things, I'm going to have to take the mic and put it over here. And I'll have to be on that side so that I can read this, more natural than what I'm doing now because I can't see the screen to where I'm looking, but I know I'm not looking at the camera. Check this one out. And you have to ask all Will Stars here. Big Rich, do you believe in Bigfoot? Son, I am Bigfoot. Will Star had a close encounter one time, and all it was me walking through the woods. But no, I don't really believe in that. If there was a true Bigfoot, we'd have had bones, a dead one, something. Something would be there. Some sort of real proof, not a bunch of, thousands of made up stuff and then a couple that could be real. There'd be some sort of real truth, a dead body somewhere. Tell me we had Bigfoots all this time and we haven't unearthed a real dead Bigfoot. That's just my thinking.
Fair point.
I have to see it to believe it kind of guy. The view, I can make this like I can take Anthony out and I'm the size of this, or I can make the whole thing this size. But when I add people in, if I add somebody in, it's either like this, add to the stream, or it's like this. So the more people I got, the smaller the screen will get. Will Star says, I saw one myself. That's why I know it's real. I told you that was me, Will Star. Yeah, see, Weird Matter says it right. That's bad about not having a dog. My dog is my best friend. And that's what I told this guy. I'm like, I can't ask you to, give up your dog, nor would I want you to. The dogs are a lifelong commitment, and I'm sorry, it just won't work out because of the whole medical needs, and we can't have no dog in the house.
Big Rich, did you see Rodrigo's newest video?
Which one?
He had a segment in there. He almost got pretty teary about rehoming his dog Tank. He's looking for somebody that can full time take care of his dog, the one that had all the seizures.
Really?
Yeah.
I remember when he got that dog.
Yep. Yeah, watch his newest video. You'll see.
And see, AJ says, the government snatched it up already. See, that's all part of this whole, conspiracy theorist, stuff that's going on. We haven't found no dead ones because the government gets them and keeps them from us. And, you can say a million things. I can come up with a reason for doing anything and make it sound real. But the facts are facts. I haven't seen one, so I don't believe in it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Kim Crawford says, yeah, rehoming Tank. It's sad. All right. JNKY says, is Joey King of DY to be on Stay Fishy Friday live stream? Yes, he is. That's the whole reason I'm using this StreamYards and testing it out. I'm going to start advertising it tomorrow, but yes, Joey will be here for the whole show Friday. Yeah, if there was a Bigfoot around, Marty McFly said it right. He'd be very helpful in moving tanks. Rich, how often do you see a dead human laying around the middle of the street? Actually, in my life, I've seen 3 dead bodies. So I know that people die, and there's dead bodies. I've seen it. I can believe it.
Yeah, it's not just him personally. It would have been in the news.
Oh yeah, there's all kinds of things in the news and other people, and then all these funerals. you know.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'll let you answer this, AJ. All right. Hey, see, I just read AJ on the screen. I'm sorry. But wrong one.
Bigfoot eats a fish.
Here we go. Casual Aquatic says, is that a wolffish or a cow goby?
That's a wolffish.
True Admira.
Opolis. Oh man, I can't remember. Opolis something.
Applias Amara.
Mine's not that big breed.
Oh, okay.
They only get like, I think, 12 inches.
Big Rich, do you believe in aliens? Again, I could have seen flashing lights. It could have been a spaceship. I don't know. I've never seen an alien, so I don't really believe in it. It's hard to believe that we're the only ones here in this universe, but I haven't seen it, so I can't tell you they're there. You know, I need to see it to believe it.
Star Trek or Star Wars?
Oh, that's rough. Oh my God, this is supposed to be about fish. I was a Trekkie for a long time, and then Star Wars came out, and I was like, oh my God, blew my mind. And then now all this stuff coming up, and then you got Picard and you know the new Trek, I forget what that's called, with Captain Pike. You got all these different things. I can't pick one or the other. I watch them both.
Yeah, me too. Stargate is really good too.
Yeah, see, now Patrick says this. They come out and said that they followed UFOs, Navy pilots caught them thing, mission, and real things with real UFOs, and they finally admitted to it. See, the government's releasing so much more stuff that's been hidden from us for so long that, I mean, it tends to make you want to believe, but again, I haven't seen it, so I don't personally believe. But, you know, they were hiding it from us for a reason, and now everything's coming out. You see in so many different things now. But the videos are getting better. Everybody can fake it so much easier nowadays than they used to be able to, you know? So it's just, I don't even worry myself about that kind of stuff. Okay, I'm going to have to boot this guy. Will Star Mystery sitting here on Ohio Fish Rescue talking about Will Star Mystery videos are better. How do I boot him? Come on, Will Star. I'm not going to really boot you. I'm not going to highlight your comments no more.
Hey, you know what? We're coming back for that tank, too.
What's that?
We're going to come back and get his tank, too.
Oh, yeah. Man, you didn't see, but I don't really think his dad wanted him to have that tank.
Really?
Yeah, we were delivering it there, and you know, he had the attitude more like, you don't need this thing. You know, what's this big thing doing in my garage? He was a heck of a nice guy, but I don't think he was in on the tank thing.
Oh, boy.
Okay, this is a good question here. Don says, can you invite Jeremy Wade of River Monsters and let him see your monster fish? Yes, we can. Will he answer us? Probably not. He gets paid $35,000 for an appearance. So that's why Rodrigo was going to have him at the Monster Fish Bash in Florida, but he wanted too much money and wouldn't give a discount, that type of stuff. So, you know, I don't know. So I'm sure he's heard of us because, you know, I got a friend request from Wade from, what's it called, the show Tanked. And I hang out with Brett now at the different fish shows. And then his sister just accepted my friend request. So I mean, these all people have all heard of us. You know, Wade or Brett sent me that's how I found out first. Is Brett sent me a happy birthday thing, and I'm like, wow, one of my favorites on TV sent me a happy birthday. And then I talked to Wade and you know, found out he was watching the video. So I mean, these stars, semi-stars, whatever you want to call them, are watching the videos. So I wouldn't put it past that Jeremy have seen it because he's had to have heard something. You know, somebody had to say, check these guys out, you know. It wouldn't surprise me if he's seen us.
I'm only on here because I cost $24,000 per appearance.
And then what was the next thing? You know, the people like you know, when I talked to Corey from Aquarium Co-op, he's trying to act like, well, I don't really watch your videos and this and that. And then a little later in the conversation, he brings up one of my videos, you know, and I'm like, you do watch?
It was the live stream. He said, you do your little live stream thing on Fridays.
Yeah, he said that too, yeah.
You know, he just started doing it too. I think on Sundays, I think.
Yeah, casual aquatics, it's a sad thing, but, you know, once you start getting out there and, you know, you've got TV shows and stuff, it is about the money. And then, like, you know, it'd be nice if he would care about the hobby and do some of that stuff, but he gets appearance fees, so there's nothing we can do about it. Now, there's another good question. Kathy Aponte says, Rich, is this going to take place on a normal Fishy Fridays? Yes. We're just testing this out tonight to make sure that everything works fine, and I get used to doing it so that I don't look like an amateur come Friday. I mean, this is my first time using this software. We just set it up, and AJ helped. AZ helped me. I bet you AJ's sitting back there going, yeah, Rich.
One her, dude.
Or her. I'm sorry, AZ.
It's all right.
I was past that too until I read it tonight.
Yeah.
And then it started up again. Dang it. AJ says, I'm going to have to replace AZ.
Oh, come on.
Oh, that's funny.
AJ, how big's your fish room? Come at me, bro.
Right. Cameron Reed, 1995, says, do you believe in supernatural? Big Rich, yes or no? You know, that's so hard. I myself haven't seen anything to say yes or no. And I have debunked a couple people that, oh, I'm a clairvoyant, this and that, you know. So, I mean, it's I just stay out of that kind of, I don't even worry about it. No, I don't really believe in it until I can see it. I'm sorry. I'm not sitting here preaching my beliefs on anybody else, you know, oh, you guys are quacks. No, believe what you want. I just choose not to believe until I have proof, you know?
Yes, sir.
Alex, you got to be nice. See, I can't just take that comment and put it, it's only put user in timeout or block user.
You have to do it on the YouTube.
Okay, so I'm going to have to rely on the mods to do it on YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which I'm not on there right now because I'm here, but, you know, Friday I'll be there.
I like that comment, but I'm not going to say nothing on it. Will Star wants to be a mod. I think you are. Oh, here goes.
Well, I don't know about Will Star.
And see, I can go through the StreamYards, no problem. I go through the chat here on YouTube and it jumps again. Now I got to find Will Star all over. Put user in timeout.
Go check the bottom because that was a new comment, so you know it should be near the bottom.
There you go, Will Star. You're a mod now. Welcome to the mod squad. Will Star says, was that you, Hoover?
Well, I don't stop for no cops.
He was a funny guy.
Yeah.
See, and I can also make this text much bigger on the YouTube. I can't change it here. So now you're going to see me doing this a lot, trying to read it.
Try this trick. Hold the control key on your keyboard and use the scroll wheel and scroll it up.
That's going to be, make everything on the screen bigger.
Well, maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. Can you pop out the chat?
It made it real big, but everything is big.
Okay.
The pictures got smaller.
You can hit Control-0 and it should put it back to normal.
That's all right. I can just scroll down. All right, well, that's good. I can make it bigger like that. That'll work.
All right. There you go.
You can do the same thing by going up, hitting your 3 dots, and then going to zoom. You just got the shortcut, the key shortcuts. Will Star says, I only stop for Little Debbie's. Kim Crawford. Okay. Do you watch Fanatic and Paul Caparo? We're friends with Paul Caparo. If I'm down in Florida, I can go to his place, be on his videos and take a video of our own. If he's up here, he's been swimming in my 4,000-gallon tank before. He's been swimming in the pond before. We went out, while he was up here in town, me, him, and Rodrigo from Predatory Fins. But, I don't really watch. Every once in a while I'll watch to get some pointers because he does really good camera editing and stuff like that. So, if I'm at a point to where I'm stale, I'll go and watch his for a little bit and then learn some things and then come and use it here. But as far as watching him, I don't have time to watch anybody else really. That's why, my buddy Rodrigo, I barely watch his, I just don't have time. Today I left here, I got up at I didn't get up, but I started getting Tracy ready at 6:30, and you'll see it on tomorrow's video. And by 8:30, I was leaving out the door. Wasn't waiting on Reaper no more. And by 10 o'clock, I was at the rescue. We worked all day at the rescue until I drove home here, and I got home at like 6:30. As soon as I got home, there's things to do here and stuff. And then the nurse left at 8. Now I'm doing this. I got to find some time to sleep in between. I just don't have time to watch things. Okay. Ars Bremen says, is it an idea to keep a wolffish with other fish or better solo? Okay.
Solo.
They are mean SOBs. If you care about your fish, I wouldn't put the wolffish with them. They get big and they eat big, like a largemouth bass.
Yeah, if they're hungry, they're going to go after anything that's in there. Even if it's bigger, they'll try to rip off a chunk.
Someone's got a crush. Samantha Norland says Paul Caparo is adorable. I don't care what anyone says. I like his videos. He has really good videos. The people in our crowd, in this, the 157,000 that follow me, these are, pet-loving people, and they're mad at the Florida YouTubers for how they mistreat pets or buy pets for videos and then, give them away or whatever. And there's a lot of reasoning behind that. But let all that go. I mean, he's a young kid, and he does a great job on his videos. I learned from him, and, he does a great job. He's very entertaining. Okay, here's one. I saw, one more try, Rich. So I figured he'd put up a couple messages. I watched because how much you guys know about big fish. Ever thought about writing a book, working with the university? You and Josh really have a rare wealth of knowledge. It's been mentioned many times. Do I know somebody? Do I know how to go about it? No. Well, are we looking into it, try and pursue that? No. If someone knows or and wants to, walk us through it or something, sure, it can get done. Just like when we got hit with the television program, gave us a $10,000 signing bonus with them. I got a call, and here, you got to have this what's it called, a lawyer, a entertainment lawyer. Greg Woodstock called me and said, out of all the craziness of that whole video, because he was on a TV show too, out of all that whole thing, the only sane thing in my life for that 2 years was this entertainment lawyer. And, so I called him, and he agreed to take care of it for, I think it was 15%, and everything was great. He had his own, merch thing where he does T-shirts, dolls, cups, mugs, all this stuff. And we don't have to pay somebody else to do that kind of stuff. and he'll do whatever we want and put it out. And he has a wider variety than the pay per programs that we do here. Like, I don't carry none of the t-shirts here. People come here and ask, do I have a spare t-shirt? I don't, because we first bought $2,000 in t-shirts, and it took me all summer long of white t-shirts. And then people are like, do you have blue? No. Do you have red? No, I have white. That's it. Do you have extra small? No, we just got small, medium, and large, and extra large. Do you have 5X? No. So it was hard for us to keep them here forever until they were gone. And now that they're gone, we go through spring where you order through them. They charge a certain amount, and then I have the ability to mark the price up from there. Like if a t-shirt's $17 and I mark it $19, I make $2 off the t-shirt. The problem is they want like $21 now for a t-shirt, so I'd have to mark it up to like 23 or 24 to make a couple bucks off each one, and I'm just not doing that. So all the merch is marked at spring's prices. I ain't making nothing off of it except for getting our merch out there with our name out there and stuff on it.
We need to bump that up by $1.
Yeah, but they bumped their prices up. If you remember, our spring was down for a while.
Yeah.
Finally, I figured it out and got a hold of them, and they said, "Oh, well, we raised our prices, and your selling price was lower than our asking price." I'm like, "Well, you guys didn't say nothing about it."
I think everyone will understand if you make $1 off of the merch. I mean, that's not too much.
It doesn't even bother me. I don't need to make money in every which way. As long as right now the YouTube is covering the cost of the rescue or real close. So that was my main thing. I get it. I'm still paying for the rescue out of my pocket because the YouTube money is ours, but it's not coming out of my rent money and my normal bill money now. Now it's coming out of an extra work that I put into the rescue, and it's paying for the rescue. So it don't feel like it's coming out of my pocket no more.
By the way, another thing on David Smith's thing, he talked about working with a university. Haven't you given tours and educated
colleges, schools, what do you call them? Schools like Polaris you go to and you learn a trade schools, yep. And kids schools, kindergarten through 6th. They've all been here doing tours and stuff like that. So
yep, I remember some videos.
Odin Grubb says no one's videos compared to Big Rich's. Well, thank you, but I appreciate you lying to me. That's when you got friends. They lie to you like that.
Oh, fuck. Oh, swear jar.
Okay, we're back to this again. AJ says, Big Rich, you ever play the Ouija board? No, I have not. I've seen it. Don't get into it. Sorry. Stop with it. Do I believe in witchcraft? I like this comment. Zigun Rasa says you should charge 40. People know they're supporting the rescue. Right now, as I'm building hard to make this a bigger and better place, I'd rather just give it out at cost where, we're getting our name out there and everybody's like, "Ooh, where'd you get that?" And it gets out there. I don't want to, you've seen YouTubers, please donate to my cause, blah, blah, blah. I don't ask for donations, I'd rather the companies pay they're the ones that cause the problem. The pet stores, I want donations from you guys. I'm over here fixing up your mess ups. You didn't tell these people and teach them, not to buy this fish for their 10-gallon tank. You sold them 3 pacu with a 10-gallon tank. You shouldn't give me a donation,
Wait a minute. Are you saying I shouldn't have bought those 40 pacu?
Oh, my God, stop it.
Did you just call me AJ?
No. I said, oh, my God, stop it.
Okay, sorry. I'm on my phone and the volume's kind of quiet.
Okay. Okay, so I'm thinking. I'm thinking that this is doing good. So we really don't need to do this anymore. Hope you guys had fun.
Yep. Secret live stream.
He would sell me the whole rescue with the Camaro for $14 million. I'd sell it for less than that. Wish I had that so he could start up a whole new place, even bigger. I would move south and start up a whole new big place. You know, a public aquarium of my own that's also a rescue. And see, you know, who just said that? All right, Weird Matter says the pet store should be ashamed. Not everyone understands how big fish can get. This is true, and this is why we show. You know, people are like, "Oh, you guys are fish hoarders." No, we're not. We try and keep one or two of the biggest fish out there so people can see, for educational purposes. People can see. Now, there are fish that we love. You know, we love our arowanas, our arapaima. Josh loves the GATFs. You know, I love the stingrays. There's certain fish I would have even if I wasn't running the rescue. Other than that, the rest of the fish are here for educational purposes and to show people just how big they get. You see, Schwarzenegger, he's a common iridescent shark, and he's 36 inches long and about 25 inches tall. I mean, he's huge. You know, people can see and be like, "Oh my God, I'm glad I saw that. I wanted one for my tank, but I don't have nothing big enough for him." Now, granted, it took, you know, he's 23 years old, and I've had him for 23 years. It took a long time for him to get that big, but, you know, it's still, you know, do you want to go through the whole cycle? Oh, I'm going to buy the fish now. In 2 years, I'll get a bigger tank. And then 3 years from there, I'll get an even bigger tank. Hopes and dreams work great in your mind, but it never comes to, you know, it just never comes around. It don't happen.
No.
9 times out of 10. All right, I see something here that intrigues me. David Smith, it's all over YouTube lately. I was blown away. What's all over YouTube? You talking about the Paul Caparo and the $1,400 fish?
Oh. Somebody said I've done breathing.
JF says, Big Rich, can you start placing an object on each tank for scale size, like a 12-inch ruler? I can, but the problem is, okay, let's say this is a 15-inch fish, right? And he's farther back in the tank. And I point my hand at it and go, look at how big this fish is. Well, he looks like, you know, my hand's, you know, bigger than it. And then as you get closer, see, so the farther back it is, it gives a false perception of size. Yeah. So I can put a ruler, you know, like silicone to the back wall of the tank, and then it's going to look really small. But if the fish are back by it, you'll see it's way bigger than the ruler. So, I mean, I can do that.
Some of the best things you do for that is the tiles. When you say, oh, these are 6-inch tiles. Oh, these are 12-inch tiles.
Yes. Tyler Kerr, obviously you don't watch our videos very much. Have you ever had to rescue a fish from New York? Reaper and Hoover just went to New York and were stuck in the Bronx on the side of the road overnight and got towed off of the highway to the side of the road. And then the next day, a welding company helped us out and fixed the trailer because the whole tongue of the trailer snapped. It was still hooked to the ball of the van, but it was dragging the ground now. The trailer's pointing down. The main bar that comes up the center of the trailer and hooks to the ball busted. So they were in New York for like 2 days.
Yeah, Rodrigo put them up for the first day, as I remember. Big Rich, did your newest video just go live?
What?
I just got a YouTube notification that says, oh, it must have been Josh. Josh posted a video on Facebook. Beautiful distance.
Yeah, he's really trying to get, we have to have so many views before we're monetized. We were never using the page. And now we find out that we could have been, everything we're doing on the forum, you know, Ohio Fish Rescue 501c3, we could have been doing on the page. And, you know, it's monetized. So if we're going to do the same thing on either format, I didn't like the page because it has its own messaging system, and it added one more thing I had to answer. You know, I've got TikTok messages, Instagram messages, messenger messages,
Facebook, email.
regular email, yes, and then phone messages. And I mean, there's just so many different links. I didn't want to add another one to it, but now that we found out Greg Woodstock, he's making good money off of that each month, and so is Dustin's Fish Tanks and so many other people. So, it was Brian Barczyk that told me, he's making this. Might as well do what you're doing on the forum on the page, and that way your videos get monetized and you get extra money for doing nothing more than you're doing now. Duh, I gotta do it. So
yeah, that's one of the ways people can support you for free is by following the Facebook page and watching the videos you post there.
Watching the videos on there. And Josh is doing a lot with the shorts and the reels and the little 2-minute videos on the page to get us up to how many viewers. And then we'll the monetization, we're 3/4 way there. We started a week and a half ago. And once that hits, then no matter what we do, that video will be, monetized on Facebook. But using the StreamYards, I can also stream to Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram all at the same time. So no matter what format you use, you can watch from there, and it's just one stream for me. So I think we're going to have to move to StreamYards, even though I like OBS better, because there's no way to stream 3 different products from OBS software. So I wish the two would get together and make one great platform. Yeah, if you guys, if you could see this thing going by like this constantly, and I have to watch one and I read it before I'm done reading it, it's gone. So I mean, these messages were flying by earlier. Matthew says, I dislike shorts. I auto block them all. Only long form. Okay. Well, that's your prerogative. The Pahaka guy says, Big Rich, any sailfin plecos in the pleco tank yet? I don't know if they're in the pleco tank or in the 580 or in our quarantine tanks, but we do have a couple sailfin plecos out there. Oh, my God. Hey, Z, you got to get your wife. Another $5. She says, hey, Big Rich, before you go, Kathy and Bambi want to try to be YouTube mods to help out the stream. Well, Kathy was a mod before, and she quit on us. I'm just putting in an extra dig there, Kathy. I know why you quit. And Bambi, Bambi's like a breath of fresh air. On all of our videos, she's always leaving these long, just beautifully worded, kind words. It's like a breath of fresh air. Just so I love to have her around on any format because she just brings sunshine into the room. I like that.
I've seen them too. Every time. Like I watch the video at 6:30 a.m. or 7 a.m. and I scroll down and the first one I see is usually Bambi.
Yeah, she's a sweetheart. So Bambi, if you want and Kathy, you want to be mods, I'll go ahead and make you guys mods.
Oh boy. Now you got him switching over to YouTube. He's on the other monitor.
I am. All right, there's Kathy. Add monitor. Okay. Now where's Bambi? Oh, there she is. And add monitor. There you go. Now you can talk to Brittany or AZ or any of the other mods we have here now, and it's very simple. Basically, if somebody leaves a rude comment, you can just, what do you call it, delete it or block it, or what's it called, AZ?
So remove from channel is a permanent.
No, that's super bad. I'm talking, you just want that comment like blocked out.
It's remove message, I believe.
Okay. See, I'm not a mod, so I don't see them options. So just hit remove message, and then I'll still be able to see that, Brittany Ziblis put in a message and it was removed by blah, blah, blah. And I can hit the thing to unhide it and I can read it without the people seeing it. And I've done that to where I'm like, ooh, no, you're not just getting your message. You're getting blocked from this channel,
Yep. There's been a couple times that's happened.
Right. So I don't believe in all this, one guy came on here and changed his name or started a new YouTube account, and it was like Tracy, I can't even say.
We don't even do it.
Basically gets on her knees for strangers, you know? So I was like, oh my God, block that guy. Then another account similar to it came on saying the same kind of stuff. I mean, I don't see the use in that kind of, just stay away from us. We've got enough problems. Yeah, they're trolls, but we got enough problems in life. We don't need more problems here. We're having fun here. We're talking. We're having a good time. You know, stay out of our life. All right, only positive comments.
Absolutely. Each tribe is about having
Will
fun.
Star, no power shows. Someone comes on you don't like, you don't delete their comment unless it's actually bad. Will Star's, well, he don't believe in Bigfoot, so I'm blocking his comment.
Fun fact, Will Star's banned 5 people since he became a mod. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, my God. You know, I can see the activity of the mod, so I'll be watching you, Will Star.
He banned everyone who said that Bigfoot isn't real.
Boy, AJ just trying to start trouble. Keeps asking me what I think about this or think about that, or do I believe in this, believe in that. You're just trying to start something, son. I'm not going to answer him. What do I think about the Matrix movie? I do like that. The movie's very entertaining.
Oh, you read the book?
No. I said the movie is very entertaining.
What'd you say before that, though?
I don't know. That's in the past, son.
Okay, my bad.
Okay. Another fun fact. Will Star has a cool channel. It is. It's quite entertaining. Will Star is a heck of a guy.
Will Star, you got that tank up and running yet?
No, it's sitting in his dad's garage. I didn't even ask him. I just know it. Oh, my God. Israel S. says, Big Rich, Wendy's, Burger King, or McDonald's. I'll take Wendy's on that all day. Second would be Burger King. Third would be McDonald's.
Wendy's, do you get the chili?
I used to until I saw a dang video about how they make it.
My wife keeps telling me about that, but I've never seen the video, so I
don't watch it. Go enjoy your Wendy's chili.
Oh, God. Oh, no. I made chili last weekend on Sunday.
Did you?
Yeah, from scratch. It took me all fucking day. All frickin' day.
Well, that's how you make good chili. It takes a long time.
Yeah, it does.
See, now it's not as easy. On OBS, I had a nice little thing here with all my different backgrounds I preset. This one, I have to open up settings. I have to go to virtual backgrounds. I have to scroll all the way down to the different pictures that I have already put in here. And none of them are animated or videos, you know?
Yeah.
So these are just pictures of our tanks, you know, and this is a stock picture that came with the thing. So I gotta add a bunch of pictures in here, pictures of Joey, all that kind of stuff.
Yep. What are you thinking?
I've got more work to do.
Are you going to use StreamYards all the time or just when you have a guest?
Just when I'm going to have a guest come on. And okay. I'll go back to OBS for normal things where we can have the moving video background and stuff.
Any thoughts to how often you want to have a guest? Like once a month?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I'll talk to people like, you know,
when you can get
if you want to be on this Friday, I'll do it this Friday. And then I'll talk to somebody else. And if he wants to be on the next Friday, it'll be all StreamYards. You know, I don't know. I can't say. And I don't have a plan as to one a month or whatever, you know.
All right. Well, maybe we can hook something up. How about we should hit up Jason?
We could do that. Primetime Aquatics.
Yeah, he was on stream before. I bet he's
John. He was actually here before.
Yeah.
John from
Jason
Tropicals.
Oh, John from. Oh, okay, yeah.
We can have him on here.
Oh, you remember when we were at Aquashella? They used John's picture for Jason.
Yeah. That's got to be as aggravating as, you know, calling AZAJ, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, there's a white bald guy speaking on Saturday.
Right.
White bald guy.
Oh, and Will Star, now that I can do this, he don't leave his house. Oh, my God. So I've been telling him for months he need to come. He used to hang out here. And then he had a grandson, I think, and not a granddaughter, a grandson. And Then I haven't seen him. He hasn't come over since. You know, I saw him when I took the fish tank over to his house, but now I can do this and have Will Star on.
Yeah.
But nobody really wants to see Will Star. Not like a real celebrity. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? If he dresses in a Bigfoot outfit and does a little dance, people would eat it up.
I was going to do that and walk by his house if it wasn't for the fact that I'd be scared I'd get shot.
You need to tell him to set up some trail cams. And you walk right by the trail cam and look directly into it. That would be hilarious.
Oh, Michelle, here, check this out. This is true. Michelle Brulette says, have both John and Jason at the same time. Sure. And, you know, all I got to do is call them and ask them. All right, guys, I've got a million things to do, so I got to get off here. Thank you guys so much for letting me test this out and try it and get it worked out somewhat. We definitely don't have it peaked out, you know, tweaked and peaked, but it is workable. So I can have guests on now, and we'll do it this way. If I don't have a guest, I'll be back in OBS software. We have the movable background. The only thing I will miss is this. I don't like not being able to do this. I like having to put our on screen, and that would be nice if OBS did that.
Mm-hmm.
So putting the comments on screen and having guests, if OBS had those two things, it would be better than StreamYards all day.
Yes, sir.
So, all right, guys, we're going to end this. Appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. And see, I'm looking at myself on there, and I'm off looking over that way or something, or over that way. So, yeah, I got to move this way. If I was on this side, see, now I can look at myself, and I look right past the camera here. So this is the camera. So if I was on this side of the thing, it would work, because now here I am reading the things. I'm not really looking that far off. So when I do this, I'll have to be on Josh's side.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, guys, you take care. Love y'all. Thank you for coming in and hanging out with us. And I will watch for I'm going to put out the thumbnail tomorrow on, Facebook and all that, and advertise, King of DIY and all that stuff. So it'll be up and running tomorrow and counting down till Friday. So you guys take care. And remember, stay fishy, my friends.
Stay fishy, my friends.